that Jinx.
Yeet.
Jinx
Okay.
Tom Kench to keep her safe. The Azir for the self-peel. And there's the other half of that duo.
It's
So
a benefit.
that plan was in place since Champion Select. Spica just did Wolves down to red quadrant clear. Here's that Vi Ahri combination. Does get some damage, but no summoner spell, so no benefit really gained.
Was it there for the counter?
They're going for the long chase, though.
Over on
He's
the opposite side
burning!
of the map. Maple tick, tick, on down. First blood for Jose de Oro and FlyQuest. They've got Spica in their sights as well. The multi-man advantage, 2 kills.
They're calling up the bottom lane. They're moving over. Bottom lane runs all the way up, so TSM, they get off of it.
And they're starting it with the Ornhorn right now. Johnson knocked up on the back end, but Aframu, the first one, hit and blasted down. It's fairly early, or not quite
Goodbye.
yet. So TSM, they continue with that. They get the ult and the charm and more onto Johnson. Elimination of the bot lane.
Oh, they are split. Look at this. FlyQuest 2 and 2 here. Split on the fight. It's 4v4.
Vi's channeling up and over the wall. They'll get the knock up and more in the charm to follow on Jose de Oro, who even tried to flash to survive. He saw the bot lane coming, but couldn't put himself into their warm embrace. Instead, falls into his own grave. TSM on the dragon for now. A little bit of poke from Johnson over the wall, but this is their objective to claim.
Gold for killing Rift Herald because Tactical hit it. But yeah, observers, thank you. The eyeball was left on the ground because Jose actually charged him away from it. Maple looks like he's going to live here if he doesn't mess around.
Good movement.
Nice little S stop at the end, too. But yeah, so Jose did a nice little tackle there on Poppy on Tactical because Tactical hit the eyeball for the Herald and got the kill on it, but wasn't able to then pick up the eyeball because Poppy tackled him away from it and he had to escape over the wall. So 300 gold acquire, but no extra Herald, no pushing power. And in the end, Dragon picked up on the other side.
Oh, Philip alone. Tower about to go down, and that was his goal ultimately. So collapsed upon by TSM. They claim this kill. Another hit will do it. Tactical with the kill credit. But they take down 2 turrets in favor of FlyQuest on that top side and mid because of that pressure that was drawn.
Traded over here. TSM going to answer it right back as Jose comes through, and the gold lead whittles down to barely. It is more efficient.
Says he wants his own.
I mean, you can only upgrade your own on Takui. They'll have so much DPS for these fights. Can actually get through the Ornn, and they get the sneak attack.
Oh, into the back, Vi going for Takui. There is a teleport coming through from Philip, but there's already been a live loss for TSM.
Oh, ejected!
So the 2 chunked away from Poppy here. Maple flashes over.
Whoa.
The response from Aframu. He was trying to get that Q hit, but couldn't quite do it for an angle here on the Ahri. Does have the ultimate, does have more Call of the Forge God, seeing what they can get the knockup on. Spica, though, effectively brought out of the fight. Again, some stuns here into the backline, and Chime, he wants to go with the battle dance, but Takui, see, he's so strong. He got that spike before, and he's going for more. Solo also backed off. FlyQuest, they've eliminated 2 here ahead of this
But
draft.
maybe they could pull out some miracles. Maple fishing around. He's got a Banshee's Veil. He's actually flanked upon by Jose.
Oh, they're ready to turn if needed. Phil takes the brunt of that. A charm onto Jose de Oro, ends his life, but they get the Baron in the meantime.
W. Solo got interrupted there, and then they just completely get wiped.
Collapse upon Philip. Kind of that rotation caught out in TSM. They don't want to allow the teams to rejoin with one another. They know that they're going to say goodbye to that tier 2 and don't give any lives in the process. A lot of patience on both sides at this point, right? FlyQuest, they know that they have this wave pushing in their favor. There's no reason to dive past the line of intent so they can take this tier 2 down. Chime with them
but
here.
it's honest work.
You know, it's such a big hammer that only hits so hard for Ornn. He's a pretty brutish looking dude, but eventually gets it on down. So now preemptively, Jose de Oro, he doesn't want to get collapsed upon, and Solo is here to do just that. Teleport coming in for FlyQuest side. The ultimate directly onto Chime, who has to go into stasis after getting on the battle dance and the rest of the team, but he has 2 casts from it, so he can create even more distance. Members of FlyQuest, and one of them was Johnson. He even got exhausted before he goes down. The collapse onto Aframu. Tactical way into the back. Should be able to slide on through. Featherstorm drop down. Doesn't he have to recall it? Just
Voyage, and it is Solo with the big Ornn knockup. He finds Johnson.
So much distance as long as you have your teammates there. And the follow-up, see if TSM want to do anything else with this. Jose de Odo going on through FlyQuest. They're on the pursuit, and they have the teleport behind them, so this tells them they have to back off. One knocked away. Solo no longer in the vicinity because Poppy has something to say about it. Spica marked fairly low, but Chime again exiting the fray that FlyQuest are bringing to them.
Yeah, Baron is up too. They can try and force on Baron. Spica solo. I can't believe he lived after Vi ulting in with only 250 HP, but he does as the Poppy ejection, and there's no DPS on him. He's going back to base. He heals up there on the Baron. They're trying to bait him over.
Oh, FlyQuest starting it up. TSM surrounding them. Philip, he's zoning off Solo and Maple. Solo being such a heavy engage, but he doesn't have the ultimate available for him.
For sure.
Bounties galore. Yep. That goal lead in past games having exploded at the point past 30 minutes, and this doesn't end up hitting the follow-up here. A lot of tempered movement on both sides. FlyQuest, oh, but look at the burst down. They lock him down. They get that pick onto Aphromoo. That's the go button for TSM. A knockup to follow up. They take down Takui. TSM are rolling over this fight. Philip with World Ender in the center of them all, but the dishback is actually pretty good. Tactical has to be careful. Jose de Odo also on the outskirts. Philip hitting that stopwatch, going in stasis. Johnson, he's pulling in the autos into Solo, but he flashes over the wall. Spica, the next one to potentially fall, but they put the kill onto Johnson. So much of that damage is out of it. 3 for 1 so far in TSM's favor. My goodness, so much to lead up to that fight. And the sole point, that is it. Soul now being able to achieve for TSM.
Baron FlyQuest have respawned though. Takui's got an unleashed teleport. The Azir gonna arrive too. TSM, this is so dangerous. Spica's so low.
He is. Takui's here. Ornhorn again. Can Solo get the knockup? Spica's on the outside of the pit. Can it go for it? But Solo and the rest of the team, they're zoning them off so much. FlyQuest can't get in it. One of them gets charmed. Philip on the outskirts again. Aphromoo is still so high and blasted on down. Jose de Odo eliminated. 2 down. The efforts to fight away from
push.
TSM ever since the fight around 30 able to push through. They are
crazy game 5. It's so insane here. TSM have crawled back in this one despite the early lead from FlyQuest. 5,000 the gold lead, and even 6.
They've been doing the classic Baron play right now, pushing these waves towards the bot side as well as mid. FlyQuest on a lot of duty to try and hold off the onslaught, but look at that damage onto the turret. They're opening this through. They get the inhibitor on the follow-up, and TSM, they know when it's time to commit and when not to. And right now, it's that steady pushing of their advantage.
Maple getting the bottom lane, pushing, prepping it for the rest of the team as they take the middle inhibitor. Still plenty of time left here with the power. The Ornn ult comes through.
Going for it.
Jose?
Targeted towards the bot lane, and the charm onto Jose, but he's able to disengage from it. All the while, though, TSM again, okay.
Atox to kill him off. Also has the Cloud Dragon extra move speed to kite with.
You saw that channeling coming through from Spica, and the answer is good. Knocking over the wall, Jose de Odo marked down low. Chime out of stasis, and the Poppy ultimate onto Solo again. And Chime, he's the subject of Takui right now, but the rest of the team is here to follow up. Maple on the outskirts flashes after hitting his own Lonias here. And Aphromoo spitting out Johnson. Can he do enough? No. TSM, they answer it back onto FlyQuest. They kill every single one of the green side of this team. TSM clip the wings of FlyQuest, overcoming the first hurdle of their lower bracket